Okay, hello guys, and welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be playing a different game, and that game just happens to be Archero. So, I've been playing this game for a little while. I know, I'm starting a new game that I've been playing already. It's annoying, but that's what I'm doing. So, yeah, this game is really good, honestly. I don't think I give it as much credit. Wow, I didn't know there was a max level. Okay, so I'm going to start off just going over this game, talking about, I was going to say the basics, but no, this game's pretty complicated, so I'm going to talk about the complicated stuff too. Okay, starting off with what I believe will be the simplest part. When you start off in the game, you're on the first area, this place, and the only thing you have access to is talents. These talents are pretty important for a lot of reasons. One of the main reasons being, well, they just help you out a lot. So, probably the one you want to get first, if you're lucky, would be Glory, simply because it's get one skill selection when you start the game. I'm going to go back into skills later. So, basically, this is good. It'll make sense when I play a game, but that's really helpful. Next, I'll go backwards in order, just so I'm going from the bottom. These, the purple ones, then I'll do rares and commons. It's basically in order of how good they are. So time reward's really important, because time reward, once you get that, you get this. And then for each level of time reward you get, it increases how many gold you make per minute, and if you get any scrolls, and how many scrolls. I'll get back to scrolls in a second. So it starts off at 4, I have it at level 5, now I get 10 minutes. That's how it works for me. You can only collect it once an hour, and it stacks up to 72 hours. As you can see, there's the 56 minutes, because I collected it recently. Okay. Back here, there's the enhanced equipment, which base stats of all equipment are increased by 12%. Once again, I'll get back to equipment in a second. These 6 should be much simpler. Inspire. When you level up, you heal 100 health. So, in the game, when you level up from killing enemies, they drop gold, the coins, the little thing at the top, the ultra coins, the stuff. And it also counts towards your XP bar, which will when you level up, you get a choice to pick skills. Once again, you get a skill selection. I'll show you that later. But that's and whenever you get that, it heals you. Awesome. So, the reason it says max, by the way, under these, this maxes out at level 1, you can only get it once. This one maxed out at level 10, so as far as I can tell, it seems like level 10 might be the max for all of these, but I'm not sure on that, so don't. But that one maxed out at level 10, just maxed out for me. Okay, so, yeah. There's this one, which increases attack speed. Your first level, I think it starts at plus 2%, then each level afterwards is plus 1%. Iron Bulwark. Take less collision damage. There are enemies, if you ram into them, you take damage. This upgrade makes you take less damage. Recover. Red hearts are really rare drops from enemies, but they drop from bosses every time, and sometimes these chest enemies that you get right before a boss usually. And this just increases the effect of red heart, which is just the heart collectibles, for how much they heal you. Then we have power, quite simply, increases your attack damage. Strength increases your max HP. Okay? That should be it for skills. So the next thing you unlock pretty quickly afterwards is this setup. This setup's complicated. As you can see, there's a lot of stuff here. So I'm going to start with the most basics. Hero. There are different heroes you can select. You start off with this one. You can buy these 2 with gold. These 2, actually no, all 3 of these cost gems. I like using him. That's just my choice. When you upgrade them, you see this down here, under the unlock stats. There's all heroes, one that just affects him, one that affects all heroes, and one that just affects him at level 80. So, because of this, you want to actually get as many heroes as you can. All of these 6, this is a little special, but you can't really get access to this. And these 5 cost real money. It's a little annoying, but it's just how it works. But these guys don't. They cost either gems or coins. These 2 cost coins, these 3 cost gems. So I have them all up to level 20, simply because then I get the all hero buff. Ignore sapphires, ignore upgrading them for a sec. So, you can upgrade them to a maximum level equal to your level. You can see my level in the top left, it's 42. Back actually over to here, talents. Each time you level up, you get another talent you can upgrade. It costs gold, but once you level up, pay the gold, you get another talent upgrade. So, sorry, back up here. And then for each level you are, you can upgrade these once. So I recommend you get as many heroes as you can to at least level 20, and when you finally reach level 60, which will take you forever because I'm only level 42, and I've been playing for a long time, you'll get the second all-hero buff. But my main hero is Tyrannus. Honestly, don't pick these three, but if you want to pick either of these three, up to you. They all have special skills, the heroes except him. His is your attacks cause poison, flame. These two, by the way, are skills you can get, like in the game. When you get a skill selection, you can get those. This is an enhanced version of Lightning Effect. Lightning Effect is a skill you can get. This is a better version of it. Your attacks deal more damage when at low HP. There is a weaker version of this that you can also get as a normal skill. A chance to summon an auto-attacking kitty when attacking enemies. There are skills like this, but there's no skill that gives you an auto-attacking kitty, I must admit. Oh, I know this probably sounds so complicated. As you upgrade your heroes, you will get more health and attack with them. They count towards your attack and health too. That's kind of it. So that should be heroes down, ignoring currency. I'll get back to currency soon. Then you have these. There used to be just your weapon, your armor, your 2 rings, and your 2 pets. Recently, so this is new, as you can see, my bottom 3 are way lower level, as you can see by the rarity and by their actual level. Because these 2 came out a little while ago, but I haven't been playing much since, and this, your book or whatever, is brand new, came out like a day ago. So this game gets updated really regularly, one of the awesome things about it. So let's cover this stuff. First off, you get scrolls. You get scrolls from the time reward, from playing, killing enemies, certain other things you can get these scrolls from too. If you click on one of these guys, for example, it'll say how many scrolls are. As you level them up, I believe every 5 levels it increases how many scrolls it takes. You can see this guy's level 32, takes 40 scrolls. This guy's level 2, takes 2. This guy's level 4, takes 6. Once you reach level 10, I think it only starts being every 5. Like this guy's 36, takes 50 instead of 40, so yeah. Hope that makes sense. There are different types of scroll for each type of like entity, so there's a ring scroll, a weapon scroll, an armor scroll. I should have been showing these. Yeah, weapon, armor, ring, pet, bracelet. There's also a locket scroll and a whatever this thing is scroll. Book scroll, I don't know. This is really new. I still have no clue what they really do that much. So, yeah. They're pretty important. They all have buffs. Your weapon actually does change which weapon you're using. I have the bow if I equip this. Now I'm using a scythe. So there are quite a few types of weapons. I think I have them all. So there's this bow. It's basically your average weapon. You start with one. Honestly, I recommend you keep it. There isn't much of a reason not to use it, though it is the basic weapon. This is a scythe. It's awesome and all, except here's the thing. If you read this bow, it says, well-balanced weapon. This one says, high attack with low speed, except here's the thing. If you look at the attack, it says plus 134. Look at the attack, it says plus 134. Both of these, at level 1, have the exact same attack bonus, except this one fires slower, because it has less attack speed. The bottom thing at the bottom here, okay, no, I have to go back to this quick. There were rarities, as you can probably tell. There's common, which are these gray ones, uncommon, the green, rare is blue, epic is purple. There's a better version, I'll get back to that in a sec. So you can fuse, if you have 3 identical pieces of the same rank, then you can fuse them. It'll consume the other 2, but it'll upgrade it to a the next rarity up. If you have 3 epics, which are these guys, you can get a perfect epic, which is like a gold square around it, like a gold outline, and then 3 perfect epics makes a legendary. I don't have any of those. Those take forever to get. So how you get items is through these chests. This one you get every 24 hours for free by watching an ad. This one comes every 7 days. It's just free. Every 10 we open with this, as you can see, you get an epic. This one can give you a great, rare, or epic. This one, common or great. None of them can give you straight away a perfect, epic, or legendary. Those you have to fuse, but anything else you can get straight away. What else? So yeah, there are different types of weapons. There's scythe. This is a homing staff. Actually, you know, this is a really good one too. It was added late in the game, so it wasn't really worth me going for it, but it's pretty good. Different types of pets. There's the scythe dude, a bomber. There's this elf. She's an elf, really. It looks way more like a pixie. I thought there was, yeah, there's this eyeball pet, laser bat. I think that's all the pets. I think I have all the bracelets here. There's the split bracelet, frozen bracelet, not this, thunder bracelet. Truthfully, if you want more detail on these, just look at the wiki. There's tons of wikis for this. It's not really, if you want information, way better to just look it up if you want specific details on each piece of equipment. This is just me talking about it in general. So, those are really the 3 ways how you power up your character. Equipment, hero, and talents. That's it. That's how you buff them. Recently, they've added this, which is a daily pack. This is the only one that you can get free with an ad. Everything else costs money, because of course it does. What else? There's these. These are brand new, too. There are now achievements for beating stage order, reaching player level, upgrade a hero to this level, etc. They give you gems. Gems are really important. These are brand new too. Daily quests. You just do random things. It reloads every day. You get XP or whatever, which goes towards these chests. I'm sure I'll end up showing you what's inside these. I believe this one's XP. Like, it gives you a ton of XP, by the way. Super helpful. XP is at 20. Gems is at 40. XP is at 60. Gems is at 80. Gems and gold chest key is in 100. There's then this, the season's pass, battle pass thing. You kill enemies, as you see here. You progress. You unlock heroes. It's only really worth it if you can get to the end for the epic key. Or you can purchase the battle pass for $7. It's quite a bit of money, but I mean, if you want to spend the money on the game and you know you're actually going to play it, spending the money on the battle pass is honestly probably your best source, because it costs a ridiculous amount of money to buy gems, as you can see here. It's $1.40 for 80 gems. I have 1,890. It's way easier just to get them normally. Don't buy gems. My main thing for gems, back on gems for a sec. Main thing you should spend your gems on is buying these 3. After you have these 3 heroes, then save them for what I'm doing. Save to buy their obsidian chest times 10. I recently bought one, got 3 epics, tons of good loot. It's a guaranteed epic if you get it. Plus, chances are from the other 9 you're going to get another epic. Super worth it. I would save 2,600 for this. Don't buy just a straight up. You lose 400 gems. It's not worth it at all. Save for the times 10. And also, don't spend gems on gold. Never. Even in the early game, I know it might seem worth it. Don't. It's not worth it. Okay. By the way, this is mail. It's usually just from the developers. Usually them offering you free gems. Always check it. There's usually, like, honestly, since I've been playing this game, they've given me, like, 3,000 free gems just from their being like, we heard there was a complaint with the Wi-Fi issue. Have 150 gems. They do that a lot. That's not that big of an issue. Oh, I think we've actually made progress with this. Good. Okay, so one last thing before we get into the actual game. Yep, no, it's taken a while. These are pretty new, super helpful for progressing. They'll give you loot. As you can see, it shows you what loot each dungeon will get. There's this hero duo. It's probably the most effective. I've never been able to do it because I don't have anyone else that plays the game. If you guys play the game and you want to, just like leave in the comments your link or whatever. Leave a time, I guess, if you want when you use it, and I'll probably join you. But yeah, so there's other dungeons. You have a limited amount of time to do them, or attempts rather, as you see, attempts, and then it costs your energy. Energy, this stuff is your basic stat to do anything. You can recharge it with an ad, as you see, you can spend gems, or you can just wait. So there is a limit on how much you play the game, but honestly, assuming you're not dying too quickly, which means you have to get better, you have to get stronger if you're dying too quickly, you shouldn't run out of energy that much. Anyways, these are really fun, super awesome, super great ways to get loot. I think we're finally into the game. So one last thing. When you get to, once you beat this stage, Abandoned Dungeon, it might be Crystal Mines? No, I'm pretty sure once you beat Abandoned Dungeon, you unlock Hero Mode. It basically lets you redo every stage except some enemies, and usually the boss is super buffed. It's a hero unit. It doesn't change that much. It's just a way for them to double the content without having to do too much. And then there's these. On both normal and hero mode, you get them. They're stage rewards. You just get bonuses for progressing through the game. I'm going to start off with this. This is the beginning stage, so I'll probably win super duper easily. Unless they ramp. I have no clue if they ramp in this game. This is a skill chance, I guess. They give you 3 upgrades, you pick one. They're really helpful. I like this one, Shield Guard. It creates shields. They're really good for blocking projectiles. The reason I got one to start was because I had Glory, I think it was, the first talent I showed you. So that one's super helpful, and that's why. That clone is from my Split Bracelet. These are my pets, or allies, if you remember, Scythe Dude and Bomb Dude, as I will call them. You see my XP filled up as I got 13 coins. Super great. You can check your upgrades here, as well as change how many coins will be shown. I always like showing it as 100. But yeah. I'm OP here simply because I'm way more advanced in the game. When you start off, it will take you a long time to get past this first dungeon, trust me. It takes a long time to progress in this game, which is why the developers are trying to make it easier, and they're doing a good job, to be honest. When I was here, we had no ring, no bracelet, no necklace thing, no book ultimate stat thingy, as you saw, that weird book. We had talents. I didn't even get equipment until I beat this first dungeon. And I didn't have hero upgrades. I didn't have heroes. I didn't have hero mode. And I didn't have access to those quest event things on the side, which are all super helpful to make the game faster to progress through. Nowadays, it will probably take you a fifth as long to beat these guys, or to get past this first dungeon. After this, I'm going to show you the dungeon I'm actually on, and how hard the game really is when you're at the stage you are. These angels, every 5 stages you get one. You can either heal, there's always the heal option, or you can get a small boost. I usually go for the small boost, especially if I'm max health. I'm going to go over this now. I don't really know much about it, since it is part of the new update. The book things I showed you that give you they give you an ultimate thing, which is that blue bar. The one I have, I like, because here's the thing. All the others make you stronger. The one I have, when that blue bar fills, which takes way longer with the book I have, but when it fills, I believe I get an additional skill, which I like because it means I have an infinite number of skills I can get. Yeah. So, yep, there's different stages. There are spikes, there can be walls, and I leveled up, as you see, get another buff. So, yeah, there can be spikes, there can be walls, there can be water. There's the angel, as I told you. After a boss, which we'll get to, I think, on stage 10, there's a chance to be 2 different guys. There's the devil, who is a merchant that will in exchange for your maximum life, he will give you bonus upgrades. And here he is. Not usually worth it, but he's the only way you can get stuff like walk through wall, walk through water. He even sells a super good one. One of the very few I recommend you actually taking is if he offers you an extra life. That one's always worth it. But yeah, so there's him, and then there's also a merchant which will sell you equipment or scrolls for gold, usually gems, but sometimes if you're lucky he'll sell it for gold. Yeah. So I know I've gone over things really quickly here. Hopefully you guys understand at least partially. I heavily recommend you checking out the what's it called? The wiki. Wiki is super helpful, gives a lot of information for things that I maybe missed or just went over too quickly for you guys. One last thing before I forget, because I feel like I've forgotten this one. You unlock upgrades as you progress through the game. So when I level up, for example, when you see my skill upgrade set, I don't know, when they offer you skills. If I finally level, oh, you saw a red heart there. That was lucky. One of the enemies happened to drop it. When I get this, some of these upgrades, I don't think any of the ones you've seen so far, but some of them you only unlock after beating certain parts of the game. So when I beat this, for example, I got 4 or 5 new stages. When I beat the next map after this, I got more skills. Did I say stages the first time? I meant skills. When I beat a new stage, you get skills. You unlock more skills. All of the stages have at least some new enemies. Most of the time there's new enemies, but there are, of course, some duplicates. As well, same thing with bosses. Ooh, these are really good upgrades. Front arrow plus one's awesome. It basically doubles your damage. But I'm super OP for this already, so Ricochet's going to help a lot, because it'll just bounce off everyone. I mean, that's also what my lightning does already. But yeah. So I hope this is a little bit calmer for you guys. Hey, if you look at it, I've never actually seen my blue skill bar get filled up. So this is going to be a first for me. We're going to see what happens with it. That blue bar looks really close to filling up. Probably once this game ends. Okay, maybe at the next stage when that round ends. Here we go. So it gives you 1 skill. That's really good, honestly. Yeah, I really like that book, because there are all sorts of books that you offered. One of them, just increases your attack speed. One of them makes you do extra damage. I like this one because it actually gives you an upgrade, like I told you. Because there is a maximum level. Level 11 is the maximum in-game. I want to say level 80 is the maximum outside of the game, since that's the maximum hero level. But I could be wrong. It very well might be 100. There might be no max level. I don't really know. Yeah. So, hopefully you guys like this. I've been trying to do some good stuff with this. Okay, sorry. I'm a little scared right now. I'm just going to double check that I've been recording this. Okay, I have. Awesome. Sorry. I was paranoid from the last time I lost all of my audio. Yeah. So, I hope you guys have enjoyed today. I hope you guys, this is a really good upgrade too, restores HP when you kill enemies. I hope you guys learned something. I really hope you guys check out this game. It's an awesome game. It deserves a ton of love. I'm hoping to play it a little bit more. Maybe make some progression with you guys. But if you don't like this, that's fair. I really just threw you into a game that has a lot of content and a lot of story to it. That's one of the chest enemies, the ones I talked about that guarantee health. Sorry. I really hope you enjoy this. I really hope you've learned a decent amount of stuff, and don't not give the game a chance because I've rushed through something. It's a good game. It deserves to be played, and I think you guys would really like it. Dog Touch, for example, is an upgrade I didn't get until the 3rd stage, I believe. Multi-shot, once again, an awesome one, effectively doubles your damage. But yeah, so I'll see you guys next time. Don't forget to like and subscribe and comment, and have a good day. Bye!